Welcome to the deep dive. So if you're leading a business right now, you probably know the feeling I'm talking about, that frantic energy, maybe a low-grade hum of anxiety just always there. It
Yeah.
feels like we're all on this tech treadmill, sprinting to keep up with the latest AI tool, the one that promises everything, or maybe makes your whole business obsolete.
Yeah, it's a really compelling way to put it. And the research we've synthesized for you today, it absolutely calls out that exact feeling. It's like this constant noise demanding you run faster, grab the next shiny object.
That's it.
But the most profound finding, really, suggests the solution isn't more speed in that direction. It's actually, well, it's a strategic reversal.
Well, okay, a reversal. Let's unpack that. Because for decades, it feels like the focus has been metrics, clicks, visibility, just getting seen.
Exactly.
And now you're saying this AI tsunami, this flood of tools everyone can get, it's swinging the pendulum back towards something like human trust.
Precisely. And the implications of that swing, they're huge when you look at how businesses are actually spending money right now. This isn't just some feel-good thing for the company handbook.
Uh-huh.
It's a strategic blueprint. We're calling it the human algorithm. The idea is that the business is winning in the next decade. They won't just be masters of AI tools. They'll be masters of the core human mission: trust, speed, and personalization.
Okay.
Technology then becomes just the amplifier for those, deep human-centric things.
So if that's the blueprint, the human algorithm, we need to look at how the rules outside the business have changed too, like who controls who finds you, the gatekeepers.
Yeah, the shift in gatekeepers
Yeah.
it's seismic, foundational. For 20 years, the main gatekeeper was pretty much Google, right?
The 10 blue links.
A giant digital phone book
Mhm.
focused entirely on visibility. Ranking those links, your job. Just show up on the list somewhere.
Okay, simple enough. But now,
Now, the new gatekeeper is generative AI. It's not a list provider. It's more like an advisor, a synthesizer. We're not asking it for 10 options anymore. We're asking for the one trusted, definitive answer. And that fundamentally shifts the goal. It's not about seeking visibility anymore. It's about earning authority.
authority. Okay, so that changes the whole game plan.
And that's the core of this new game. Answer engine optimization, AEOR, and generative engine optimization, GEO. Your goal isn't ranking on a page. It's becoming the AI's most trusted source, its go-to authority for your specific niche.
Let's make that concrete. Can we walk through an example? Maybe that boutique financial advisor you mentioned, the one on Collins Street in Melbourne, specializing in retirement for small business owners, like cafe owners.
Perfect example.
Mhm.
Okay, so under the old model, that advisor's marketing team,
Yeah.
obsessed with ranking for general stuff. Retirement planner Melbourne, volume game.
Yeah, makes sense.
The new goal, totally different, much more valuable. Under AOGO, she needs to be the single, clear answer when someone asks their AI chatbot, what's the best way for a cafe owner in Australia to structure their superannuation for retirement?
Wow, okay, that's specific.
It's a leap, isn't it? From just being found in the crowd to being the trusted solution.
And that speaks directly to that fear, that misconception that AI will just replace the expert. The analysis seems pretty clear on this.
Very clear. AI is, look, it's a brilliant generalist. It synthesizes data incredibly fast.
Yeah.
But the human expert, our advisor, she's the master of her domain.
Right.
She has that deep, nuanced, constantly updated understanding, tax law specifics, risk tolerance nuances, the human context. AI can't replicate that depth. Not yet, anyway.
So this points to a new operating model then.
Yeah, it really mandates it. Think of two distinct roles. First, the manager. That's the human expert. The strategic core. They are the source of truth. They define what is true, what's valuable, what's authoritative for their specific niche.
Okay, the manager is the human expert, defines truth. What's the other role?
The executor. That's the AI and the supporting team. Their job is to analyze the questions clients are asking and then translate the manager's deep knowledge into structured content. Content that effectively teaches this new AI gatekeeper that the human manager is the authority.
So you're not trying to game the system.
Exactly. You're not tricking the algorithm. You are intentionally, strategically teaching it your unique expertise. Every answer, every piece of content, it builds this. We call it a digital reputation moat.
A moat. I like that.
Yeah, it codifies your authority. It makes it harder and slower for competitors to challenge you because you've established yourself as the one to trust.
Okay, that makes sense conceptually. Focusing on authority, deep knowledge,
Yep.
building that moat. But where does the tech actually fit in? Does relying on this human algorithm mean we still need a big tech overhaul?
Oh, absolutely. And this gets to maybe the hard truth of it all. You simply cannot build a reputation for speed and trust on a clunky, slow, or fragmented foundation. It doesn't work.
Right, the experience breaks down.
Exactly. Trust requires a specific, modern, high-performing technical architecture. That's the digital core.
Okay, the digital core. So connecting this back, it's not just like buying a bunch of software. It's an integrated system, an ecosystem.
Yes, precisely. It has to be architected specifically to deliver that exceptional, high-speed, personalized experience we talked about, the human algorithm in action.
So what does that blueprint look like? What are the components of this digital core?
Okay, so we need 5 key components working together. They all broadcast these signals of trust and speed.
Component 1.
First, the hub. Think of your modern website, your online store, your landing pages. This must be the single definitive home for your source of truth. It's the central library the AI gatekeeper studies. It needs to be clear, accurate, up-to-date.
Okay, the hub is the library. What's next?
Second, the nervous system. This is your CRM, your customer relationship management system. But not just any CRM, a robust one designed to be the technical heart. We're talking platforms like Go High Level, things explicitly built to create a single source of truth.
And why is that single source of truth so critical? What does that do?
Because it unifies every single customer interaction. Without it, you get chaos. Sales sees one thing, support sees another, marketing sees something else. The AI bot has its own little silo.
And the customer gets frustrated repeating themselves.
Exactly, which destroys trust instantly. The nervous system prevents that. It powers true personalization because everyone is working from the same complete picture.
Okay, hub, nervous system. Component 3.
Component 3, the embassies. These are your Google business profile, your active social media profiles. Think of them as active outposts. They send constant, powerful signals, relevance, local expertise, trustworthiness to both humans and AI. They show you're active, responsive, real.
Right, proof of life, almost. Okay, 4.
Fourth is the front line. This is your AI and your agentic bots. This is the engine for speed. They provide 247 answers, handle simple stuff instantly, but crucially, they also intelligently escalate the complex, unique problems to the human experts.
Freeing up the humans for the hard stuff.
Precisely. High-value work. And finally, number 5, the translator. That's your AO/SEO function. It's the technical discipline making sure all that deep expertise in your hub. It's perfectly legible to the AI models.
So structuring the content, using schema, formatting, making it easy for the machine to read and trust.
You got it. Successfully broadcasting those trust signals.
Okay, that sounds like, well, it sounds like a significant investment in architecture. But assuming you build that integrated engine, then you can actually deliver on the core promises, speed and personalization.
Exactly. Now you have the foundation.
So let's talk about engineering for speed. The metric isn't just page load time, is it?
No, not at all. It's deceptively simple, but much deeper. The critical metric is time to resolution. The total time and effort a customer has to spend to get a complete, satisfactory outcome.
Total time and effort.
Every single moment of friction, waiting on hold, repeating information, getting bounced between departments, it's like a hidden tax on their patience and their goodwill.
Yeah, it adds up fast.
And this is where that idea of modality fluency becomes so important. It's about ruthlessly cutting friction. Let's use an example. A senior developer gets an urgent bug report notification late at night.
Okay. They're probably tired, don't want to type a novel.
Right. So instead of typing, maybe they use voice for speed, dictate a quick message, got your note, looking into it now, instant acknowledgement for the client, peace of mind.
Okay, quick voice note. Then what?
That voice note is instantly passed to AI for structure. It gets transcribed, tagged, turned into a clean bug report in the CRM, updates the client, logs the issue, all automatically.
Ah, clever.
And only then does the developer maybe switch to the keyboard for precision, dive into the code, and actually fix the bug. See the flow. Voice for speed, AI for structure, keyboard for precision. Fluid, hybrid, totally client-focused.
That integration, speed, plus that seamless digital core infrastructure that allows for the real personalization you mentioned, the channel-less experience.
Yes, the channel-less experience. That's critical. Think about the typical nightmare. Customer chats with your AI bot, then sends an email, then calls sales.
And has to explain the whole thing 3 times.
Yeah.
Infuriating.
Infuriating, exactly. Destroys trust. But with the digital core, that single source of truth, the human sales rep pulls up the record, sees the AI chat transcript, sees the email draft.
Ah, so they can just pick up the conversation.
Right. They can say, "Hi, Sarah. I see you were just chatting with our bot about the 𝗦𝗃 𝗃 durability.
Mm.
Let me tell you about the upgraded chassis we introduced." Seamless. Continuous. The customer feels known, respected. That builds profound trust immediately.
Okay. Using all that customer data, even for good, brings a huge responsibility, doesn't it? The research must touch on this.
It emphasizes it heavily. Earning trust means you must treat customer data not as some resource you exploit for ad targeting, but as a privilege.
A privilege.
A privilege you have to continuously re-earn through ethical guardianship and genuine respect. Integrity isn't optional here. It's the silent foundation of this whole human algorithm.
And integrity needs, well, it needs the human layer to be strong. You said the digital core is hardware?
Exactly. The analysis is firm on this. The digital core, all 5 components, it's just hardware. Your company culture, that's the operating system running on it. The tech is useless if the team doesn't embody the principles. Speed, service, integrity. That has to be cultural.
So how do you foster that right culture? What are the ingredients?
A couple of key things stand out. First, you absolutely need deep psychological safety. Your team has to feel safe experimenting with these tools, trying things, maybe failing fast sometimes, learning without fear of blame.
Right, innovation requires safety.
And second, investing heavily in continuous training, building that modality fluency we talked about. People need to be comfortable switching modes, voice, text, video, AI assist instantly, always choosing the path to the fastest resolution for the client.
And if the culture shifts, the way we measure success has to shift too, right? No more vanity metrics.
Totally. The scoreboard changes entirely. Forget just clicks or raw lead volume. Leaders need to align incentives with the vital signs of a trust-based business.
Such as?
Things like your first contact resolution rate. How often do you actually solve the customer's problem the very first time they reach out?
That's a big one.
Huge. Also, growth in customer lifetime value,
Yeah.
CLV. Are you building lasting relationships? And, of course, a stellar Net Promoter Score, NPS. Are your customers actually willing to recommend you? These are the metrics that measure trust.
So pulling it all together, the long game. What's the final takeaway here?
The conclusion feels, well, unavoidable. Technology, especially AI, is becoming a commodity fast. Everyone's going to have access to powerful tools. The playing field is leveling.
So if everyone has the tech, what's left?
The only thing that cannot be bought or easily copied or automated away is what this research points to as the ultimate differentiator.
Which?
A business, and critically, a culture that is architected from the ground up intentionally to deliver an exceptional, trustworthy human experience.
That's the final moat, not the tech itself.
Not the tech itself. The most critical integration isn't software A talking to software B. It's the integration between your advanced technology and your empowered, ethical, fluent people. That's the unassailable advantage in this post-AI world.
Which leaves us, and you listening, with a pretty defining question for the next decade, doesn't it?
It really does.
Is the core of our business our technology, yes, but also our processes and fundamentally our culture? Is it truly built right now to earn, keep, and amplify human trust? Because that, it seems, is the only algorithm that truly matters going forward.